another rock fight where we speak our truth, slay sacred cows, and sometimes agree to disagree. This is an outdoor podcast that aims for the head. I'm Colin True, and joining me today, he just finished up his breakfast of scrambled eggs and some deep fried tadpoles. It's Justin Hausman.
You know, I hadn't thought about the fact that could just eat these frogs when they turn into frogs.
Just protein, Betty. Just
I was,
just straight up protein.
you like frog legs?
I don't. I feel like I've had them once. I can't really
I
recall.
had them once.
I
They
definitely
were
have had
good.
snails. I don't know if I've had
Oh yeah,
frog
I've
legs.
had snails.
Yeah.
There's some random like Instagram, I don't know, feed or whatever account I get sometimes, and it's very charming because it's in France,
Yeah.
usually Paris, I think, and
And
it's a woman, all it's all in French, of course, and she's asking like French people like, what do you prefer? It's like a little game where it's like croissant or crepe, and they go croissant, and then it like, okay, croissant or boeuf bourguignon, and they're like, oh, boeuf bourguignon. I'm like, okay, and then it's like boeuf bourguignon or escargot, and they just like go through the whole thing. But last night they had frog. I don't remember what the word is for frogs in French, but it was like frog legs or something else. And this woman just like, no matter what, it's like frog legs, frog legs, frog legs. She just loves
Wow.
frog legs. I was like, oh, that's so weird. That's
It
so
is
weird.
weird.
Our
Yeah.
little
How are
tadpoles
the
have legs now, though. They just
Do
started
they?
legs as of yesterday. Yeah, which
Has
apparently
PETA
means that
showed up
that's
at your door yet? Did it kind of,
well,
kicked
I
it
don't know.
in?
They might, because apparently once they have legs is when they start to get like carnivorous, and so there's three little tiny bass in there, and I guess the tadpoles will eat each other if they don't have enough meat source. So I'm hoping that the fish flakes counts is enough, because I'm not gonna like dangle. I'm not gonna like put some ground beef in this water or anything. So
Wait, did you capture the bass too?
yeah, well, at first there was like it was hard to get the where we were. There weren't really any tadpoles the first time, and so we're like,
Yeah.
let's see if we can get some of these fish, and we did. And I'm like, you know what? Like people raise bass all the time. I see these videos of like yokels like bringing home little bass babies and then like 6 months later they're like 3 feet long. Not really, I'm
Can you eat
exaggerating,
them?
but
Are they good to eat?
I mean, you could. I mean,
Yeah.
bass is fine. Actually, if you raised it in an aquarium, it'd probably be a lot better. Like they taste pretty muddy.
Yeah.
Because they're like any warm water like lake fish for the most part is going to taste like that. But they might not. I guess if there's not mud in your aquarium, they might be a lot cleaner. The flesh
And
is actually really pleasant, but
are you
we're gonna
the flesh is
what?
really
It
pleasant.
is.
The
It's like
quote
a
from
really
Justin Hausman.
it is. It's like a really nice. It's like that. Like the feel of bass is really nice. Like it's just the flavor that's a little bit weird, but it's fine. I mean, plenty of people eat bass.
You hang out with your
Smallmouth
buddy
bass is
Hannibal
really
Lecter
nice.
later, or
I mean, hey, I'll try anything once.
well,
Uh,
wait a minute, you're feeding like bass like tropical fish flakes from like the
yeah,
pet store?
yeah.
Is it
That's what they suggest. They're just
really?
fish.
That's a thing?
They're fish. I mean, it's just like ground up other fish and the fish flakes, I think.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna when the tadpoles are like close-ish to frog situation, we'll bring them and let them go where we got them.
Well, should you do it sooner if they're going to start eating the each other or the fish?
I don't know. We'll find out. This is our first time.
You should film it and like put it to like cage match, it's like sound effects and stuff.
I don't
like
think
that,
that's a good idea for my career as like a nice person.
What? You're the
Like
one who caught him.
like they're fine. They're probably way. I mean, honestly, like I think it's a tiny amount of like tadpoles that actually make it to like maturity.
Well, that's a good point.
Like so they're probably like safer here.
Yeah, like how
They
many of
seem
these would
great.
be dead if you hadn't caught
Yeah,
them?
there's just like egrets and shit everywhere, just like looking for them constantly.
It's a
Amazing.
brutal world out there.
Dude, it's gnarly. Oh, dudes with plastic nets just snatching you from your house.
They're like they had
I'm
just gotten away from the egret, and then here you come with your net. Like, oh god damn it!
well, what's amazing, I hadn't thought about it just right now, but what's amazing is like my favorite environment on the planet is like little like pleasant freshwater systems. So whether
Yeah.
that's like a creek or even just like this like really pretty little wetland where we got these ones from, and it's just it's only there for like 3 months out of the year, and then it's like a mud pit, and then it's just dirt for the rest of the year. But right now it's very pleasant. It's like the water's like probably, I don't know, 70. It's like 8
Right.
inches deep. There's reeds everywhere. There's shade. It's like you want to live in there. And the whole time we're like getting the tadpoles, like, God, I wish I could live in here. Anyway, let's remove them.
let's take them back to our house and put them in a glass case. This is gonna be great.
Anyway, yeah.
All
Kids love
right.
them.
Well, today we're gonna run through some of the more notable or exciting headlines.
Fight!